Yo, what's going on, everybody? I am Jesse Goku, and I am back with another. Well, actually, I am back. I haven't done a Monday trash talk panel in a while, so back. Kind of eating at the same time I'm doing the podcast. But today we got a very interesting Monday podcast for everybody. Today I'm going to be talking about OnlyFans, how OnlyFans is changing their policy because they are trying to keep big bank investors happy with their platform, and how their decision is actually upsetting the internet and broke the internet. A lot of people are upset. Also, we're going to be talking about the Spider-Man trailer that was leaked and how the trailer was actually debuting for the first time officially today at CinemaCon. I think it was some kind of convention. I forgot where it was debuting, but the official trailer was supposed to debut today. I know Disney and Marvel were absolutely pissed that the trailer got leaked, but I'll talk about that in a bit. What's up, Chad? So let's get into it. So OnlyFans. So I'm pretty sure everybody heard about OnlyFans. Let me go ahead and look up the article. That way. All right, this is from CNN Business. So Thursday's decision by creator platform OnlyFans to soon stop hosting a wide swath of sexually explicit content is sending shockwaves throughout the internet. OnlyFans, a website with 130 million users and more than 2 million content creators, has become synonymous with pornography. For many, performing on the app is a lifeline. Some who have lost their jobs during the pandemic turned into sharing explicit videos of themselves on OnlyFans to help pay the bills. Many of these sex workers are now expressing outrage at what they view as OnlyFans' betrayal of the community and that enabled the platform's massive success. Not only of OnlyFans explicit content is going away, simple nudity will still be. Not all of OnlyFans explicit content is going away. Simple nudity will still be allowed. The company said as long as it complies with the platform's other policies. Damn, their stupid advertisement. It moved the page down, so I kind of lost my spot. But as long as it complies with the platform's other policies, only content containing sexually explicit conduct, presumably meaning sex acts on camera, will be banned, it said in a statement. Venture capital firms are often wary of investing in platforms that host adult content, according to internal documents obtained by Axios. OnlyFans' popularity and revenue both exploded during the pandemic, and yet has struggled to secure outside investment. OnlyFans' decision is also a result of much wider and concerted crackdown in recent years across explicit parts of the internet. One driven by largely a group of powerful and increasingly assertive companies, the payment processors who, behind the scenes, handle every swipe of your credit card, whether you're paying for gas, buying groceries, and yes, tipping a performer on OnlyFans. It is the announcement this week that OnlyFans said its decision was driven with view towards building a sustainable platform for the long term. These changes are to comply with the requests of our banking partners and payout providers, it added. Seth Eisen, a spokesman for MasterCard, told CNN Business that it was not involved in OnlyFans' decision to restrict the content it would allow on the platform. It's a decision that they came to themselves, Eisen said. Other payment processors didn't immediately respond to a request for comment to this story. OnlyFans' decision to attribute its policy to change the payment companies reflects how the financial sector has increasingly leaned against sites that share adult content. But the issue, they say, is not one of the prudishness, but legal exposure. I think if we're on the verge of cultural shift in the finance industry, that takes this issue far more seriously. Haley McNara, VP of National Center for Sexual Exploitation, an advocacy group that last year has been pressuring payment companies to act more aggressively on abusive sexual conduct. Credit card companies are growing increasingly conscious of their own potential legal exposure. Nakamura added that if they are accused of facilitating sex trafficking or spread of child sexual abuse material. So it pretty much goes into like So yeah. So for those of you that are not aware or aware, OnlyFans is banning. And I said this when we posted the article on our Facebook page. I had said that they were really only banning, like they weren't banning like everything. They were banning just like the sex. Like if you're having, because people go on there and they'll share like pornography pretty much, and like it's them having sex. So that's what they're really cracking down on, and that's what they're trying to stop sharing. But with that being said, a lot of people on my friends list that I follow have expressed that pretty much OnlyFans is becoming just like Tumblr did. They're making the same mistakes as Tumblr. What's up, Daniel? Everybody feels like they're making the same mistake as Tumblr, which a lot of people do agree, but correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't Tumblr just outright get rid of like any kind of nudity whatsoever? Like they got rid of all of it, cold turkey. Where OnlyFans is only getting rid of the sexual content. Like you can still post nudity, but you can't have sex. You can't record yourself having sex. You can't record yourself having sex and then post it on the fucking page. I'm going through Facebook trying to find some comments and stuff like that. That's why I paused for a second. Yeah, Tumblr got rid of everything not safe for work. Yeah, see, that makes sense. I'm not saying that makes sense that I agree with it. I'm just saying that makes sense. And yeah, okay, they got rid of it, so that's what they actually okay. So, but yeah, the Tumblr fiasco. I remember when Tumblr did that, everybody was like absolutely pissed. I mean, and like, I don't get it, but at the same time, I do get it. It's one of those like, I don't really care, but you know, I don't want to take stuff away from people because I have my views, I have my beliefs. But just because I believe something and I have my morals and my principles, the way I see life is different from the way everybody else sees life. And so just because you're doing something I don't like, unless it's like morally wrong or illegal, like, you know, like there are some people that are fucking pedophiles. They're like, oh, pedophile, age is just a number. No, absolutely not. Fucking bullshit. I don't agree with that at all. Like, and then they try to like do the hentai with the small kid looking girl. I'm like, no, fuck that. But I mean, it's like, if you like Tumblr, if you like the not safe for work stuff on Tumblr, if you like it on OnlyFans, that's fine. It's cool. And I think it's really stupid that they're doing this because a lot of these people are making a lot of fucking money. And it's not like that they're not, like, OnlyFans has become a big fucking company now. I don't know if it's a multi-million-dollar company or multi-billion-dollar company. All I know is that they have a shit ton of fucking money. They have more money than they can fucking spend in a lifetime now. And it's fucking crazy how these fucking companies are like, oh, we're not trying to be prudes, but we don't want this, we don't want that. Like, believe it or not, there are a lot of companies. There are a lot of people like, oh, that's wrong, that's wrong, that's wrong. Oh, joining me is the Texas Gaming Hedgehog himself, the man with the plan, the man that watches AEW and WWE on the regular. He has a massive collection of wrestling figures, and he's also one of the staff members of GEEKS. Please welcome back Keyblade Sonic.
Hey, hello. Hello. How's it?
Can't hear you.
Oh, really? You can hear me? Hold on.
Check your settings on the. One of them good old technical difficulties where Mexico's got to pick up the slack. So I'm gonna pretend to have the conversation for both of us.
Hello, can you hear me? You can't hear me?
Okay, you know, maybe they can't hear you. Maybe it's just me. No, no, it's definitely because your little bar, your green bar's not even going up.
Yeah, it's pretty weird. Oh, wait, there we go. There we go.
There it goes. Yeah, woo!
All right. Actually, for start, I would like to put an F in the chat for my laptop. My laptop is officially dead. That's why I'm using a now.
Yeah, you're moving at like 5 frames per second.
Yeah, it's because I'm using it. I'm still waiting for my PC getting built at the moment.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, so that's why my laptop is.
Rest in peace, laptop.
Yeah, I know.
The Texas Gaming Hedgehog.
I know. After the chef.
We'll have a Viking funeral for him for the laptop at Ren Fair. But I was just talking about OnlyFans right now.
Oh yeah, the whole content banning and all that stuff.
Yeah, I read an article right now, recently, just right now, to the podcast, reading like everything that's pretty much going on, like some of the like the MasterCard and Visa companies and the banks.
Yeah,
like, we're not doing it out of prudeness. We're not trying to be prudes or anything, but we have to be careful.
Yeah, there are people who kind of do put restriction on what you buy sometimes.
Yeah. God forbid you don't like. And, well, I'm just glad they're not run by Joel Osteen, because you couldn't spend your credit card anywhere except at his church.
Probably will. You have to pay an Osteen fee.
Okay, so
and you probably wonder why food is like $1 more.
Mm-hmm. So one of our commenters said, yeah, they got rid of all the nudity and it kind of hurt the platform for not safe for work art, but a lot of smut fanfic is up. Gotta have your smut fanfic.
Also, this is like, it's kind of similar to it's kind of what happened what Tumblr did. Like as soon as Tumblr did that whole restrictions, a lot of people went to like Newgrounds or Twitter to post their not safe for work
Twitter's
content.
Twitter is covered in not safe for work shit, and you wouldn't think that would be the case, but it is.
Yeah. I know several people I follow. They Osteen.
Just too many people offended nowadays. Lots of people are whining and they're getting their ways. Just saying. Yeah.
It is. It is. Also, at the same time, there's also those people who say there was this one tweet that was really funny. This guy was like, he was all like, "Hey, now all these ladies who use OnlyFans can go get a job now." And someone replied, "Aren't you a Twitch streamer?" And I'm like, yeah, that's fucking rich. Of all people, a Twitch streamer to call out OnlyFans. No, but there is a lot. There is a lot of people who do think it's like, oh, they should go get it. I'm like, there's different hustles too. Like, especially with the pandemic, a lot of people are doing like side businesses, side hustles, and all that stuff. There's even some hypocrisy is around. Like, of all people, a Twitch streamer should not be saying shit about that. Considering that there was a guy on Twitch recently bought thanks to all his Twitch streaming.
Oh, yeah. A lot of YouTubers have bought houses like for themselves and their parents just based off of the revenue they made from YouTube. But here's the thing.
Logan Paul has like a fucking mansion.
But he makes a lot of money nowadays from catching hands.
Yeah, but before, like,
Has
when
he
he was
won
like
a
YouTube
fight?
and all that stuff. I don't know. That shit. I don't
I
know.
wanna fight
Boxing
him.
is now like boxing's kind of a joke now and all that stuff.
That's true. But like, here's the thing. There's these big business people that are like stopping OnlyFans from doing what it can do. I don't want and like, here's the thing, and you brought it up, but like I've seen those posts like, oh, now y'all have to go get a real job.
Yeah.
All of the people that are on the internet saying, oh, good for OnlyFans, now they have to go get real jobs, now they have to actually work at, like, McDonald's is hiring. I better not catch any of y'all at a strip club. I better not see any of y'all going to a damn strip club.
Oh,
Because
someone in
half
the
of the
chat
people saying
said,
bullshit like that.
yeah, they say that
The
they go to a
Twitch
strip
streamers
club
probably
and throw fuck. She said, oh, just like Amora, she's getting crap because she was streaming in a hot tub. I mean, it's kind of debatable because a lot of people don't think of Twitch. They just think of like gaming and all that stuff. But like, it has since expanded to like people having conversations, having podcasts, now streaming in a hot tub. I think recently she was getting like harassed. Like, apparently someone was like trying to like burn like her house down or something like that recently. From what I remember, it was like a really scary situation.
That Twitch streamer is probably in ICU because of that burn.
Yeah, well, it was like, it just blows me away of all people to say that. It's like, oh, they should go. I'm like, don't you Twitch stream every fucking day?
Aren't you on unemployment? That's why I don't say anything. I'm like, fuck it, I'm making that money. Oh, damn it! Good thing I didn't put these chips in my mouth. Joining us once again is the individual who's got it going on, the one with the plan, the one that has the Transformers collection, the one who will fancy herself with a Coke machine. Give it up for the one, the only SJ.
Assholes. Okay.
What? No, come on, Coke machine, Chan.
Yeah.
Oh,
What's up, guys?
Nothing. We're talking shit about streamers that talk shit about the OnlyFans girls.
Yeah.
That it is called the Trash Talk Panel.
Yeah, there is a lot of people. I actually know somebody who would always complain like, "Oh, this guy's making all this money. Meanwhile, I'm actually working hard 40 hours a day." I'm like,
I mean, they're working hard too, y'all.
Man.
Yeah, don't hate the player, hate the game.
I hate both.
That's fine.
I hate both. Fuck it. No, but the thing is, so there are people on my friends list when I'm like, hey, I'm starting to make money off YouTube because I was making like $5-10 every month.
Yeah.
And he's like, that's not a real job. You need to get a real job. I'm like, it is a real job. I have to pay taxes. No, it's not. A real job is where you have to go to somewhere and you have a boss. I'm like, that's what some people think a real fucking job is. Like, you have to have a boss for it to be real. I'm like, what if you own the company, stupid?
Yeah. You think they gotta go anywhere? What about all the people that work remotely? They don't have to go anywhere. Like, especially now with all this going on. No one's had to go anywhere for like months.
Yeah, they made fun of Geeks Fiverr in the beginning and like, oh, that's stupid. Like, oh, you need to like your priority should be elsewhere. And now it's like, hey,
yeah,
you got an extra badge? No, not for you.
What about for me?
Yeah, if you go to one of the cons we go to.
I'm working on it.
The whole Anime Houston though, that was so last minute.
That was so last minute, yeah.
But there's Anime Dallas and there's EchiCon.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna ask me a question because you got closer to the screen. You're all like, when I said EchiCon,
like, sorry, no. I'm recovering from camp. I apparently got more bit than I thought I did.
We went to the beach on Saturday and I'm covered in bites.
Yeah.
Yeah, yo, SJ, I got a Transformers poster for free from Comic Book Day for you.
Aw, thanks.
Yeah, we have a few fucking gifts for you.
Oh, hey.
Because somebody told me it was your birthday or some shit, so like
in April.
Oh. I mean, you lied to me.
I mean, you can still give me the present. I'm not gonna say no.
I'm not gonna fucking keep it.
I'm not gonna say no to presents. Are you kidding me?
Like, I was gonna invite y'all to Galveston Saturday, but some shit happened, some drama, and I'm glad I didn't.
Well, even if you had invited us, I couldn't make it anyway because I was at Juke camp and I had a blast. That's what.
Is that one that you were trying to get us to fly out to?
Yeah, it was great.
I should have gone to that.
So that's what
you should have gone. You should have gone. You all should have come. It was great. I got another tumbler. Well, not like another one. So yeah, I got a little wine tumbler, and we did all the camera stuff, like a ton of drinking. Oh my god, it was great. And the dance party was holiday themed, so you could have dressed up as any holiday, no holds barred. And what else? We had karaoke, and I don't know what is with these guys, with my camp people, and why they get these karaoke people. They got this old dude. He was like in his 70s or 80s. And yeah, number one, that was the first problem. Number two, we're at our dance party. I was talking with some of like my friends.
You almost killed me.
I'm about to keep going. And we're just talking, and this old dude like walks by us, and we're all like, who the hell is that? And I was almost for a second like, all of y'all saw him, right? Like, that wasn't me having like losing my mind. That wasn't like a ghost or something. Like, everybody saw that, right? And because he like walked off around the back of where we were having our dance and tried to go towards the stage, but I never saw him come up on the stage. So I was like, no, was he a ghost? Because I don't see him going up. Where did he disappear to? And it turns out later he came back around, and he was pissed off because apparently no one was there to pay him immediately. And it's like, well, you haven't done anything, number one. You just got here. But then later when we went up to do karaoke, this DJ actually performed at least 2 songs. And they're these, again, he's in his 70s or 80s. So they were old songs. And we're all like, what the fuck is happening? And especially the end, it was an old, slow song, which really just killed the mood. And he's like practically yelling at all of us to like dance and stuff. And we're all like, fuck that. So a lot of us just were like, we're going home. And then by like 1 o'clock or whatever, like he was like, we got to wrap it up. I got to go. And it's like, why are we even doing this? We're up. We want to keep going. You're killing us, man. Like, what the fuck is wrong with this?
You should let them know that I'll do it. Not for free, but I want to be able to go to that for free.
I will, you know what? I will give them like I'll give them y'all's name to do stuff. Well, I think we decided that the DJ that does our dance party, maybe he's going to do the karaoke next time. I mean, like, it makes sense. I don't know why that hasn't been a thing, whatever, but like, I'll give you both. I'll give both. Well, the dance party ends and then we do karaoke, but I will give them your name anyway too, just in case.
What?
The
dance party should not end until like the last person is either on the floor or gone.
There's no going anywhere.
No, I mean like back to their cavern or whatever, to their Yamaha or whatever.
We stay in cabins. Come on, what are you trying to say?
I don't know. Y'all stay in teepees? I don't know.
No, it's like sleepaway camp. If you've ever been to sleepaway camp,
I don't do bugs.
No,
I don't do them either.
I don't want to show up at camp and I just get mauled by a bear in my sleep.
Right. Discord, why aren't you loading?
You haven't heard me karaoke, you'll be shocked in a good way.
I'm down. Good. Let's do it. I'm all for it.
We had one person who did karaoke, and halfway through the song, she's just like fucking and starts shaking her booty. I was like, oh, this is awesome. It's good.
So
because it didn't have the lyrics.
Yeah, forgot the lyrics or something. Yeah, I did it this year, and everyone,
you shaked your butt.
I performed karaoke, and somebody did take a video, and I'm trying to upload it on the Discord, and Discord's not loading on my new laptop, so that's going to be a minute. So I'm working on it, guys. I had some fun. I almost died too, but it was great.
Are you gonna post it on OnlyFans? So we have to buy it.
Damn, maybe I should do that instead. Okay, maybe it's a good thing Discord isn't working. Okay, fine. Yeah, you need it. Well, you need to give me the username and password for the Geeks 5 Ever OnlyFans so I can put it up.
Yeah, I'll make one.
Yeah, we need to make one so I can save some really good videos and be like, you can only see this for like $50.
$50? I was gonna say like $2.
Bro.
You're kind of expensive.
Duh.
There are porn stars on there that don't charge that much.
Well, they have their.
How do I know? I don't actually. I'm just guessing.
You're just guessing.
Yeah, I'm guessing because my buddy, she had an OnlyFans, and she gave me like a free month. And she's like she's a nudist, but she likes to make an art out of it or something. So I went to go check it out. And they have some OnlyFans that are free, but you have to buy like they'll post pictures, but they're lewd pictures. But if you want like nudity and videos and all that shit, you have to like pay like, oh, okay. If you want like my 7 videos, it's like $15-$20. I was like, fuck that. I'm gonna give me some Whataburger. But I was saying before you had joined, hey, what's up, Jessica? Before you had joined, a lot of these people that are, I don't know if you've seen them. I'm pretty sure you have, but there are a lot of people online that are saying, yeah, especially someone commented on our stuff on the Geeks. It's my fucking accent, or my speech impediment. It's both. Sometimes both kick in at the same time. Geeks 5 Ever. I can't believe we're gonna say that like that. Yeah, so I'm not gonna say who, but someone commented, Subway is hiring, especially to those who go to your con parties to advertise their links, if you know what I mean. I was like, you motherfucker. Oh yeah, what's bad is that the models are persistent about you paying a huge amount. Yeah, that's pretty bad. But
yeah, there's some. There was one. It was like this one chick. She was like ranting on her Twitch stream. She's like, if you have 5 minutes of your time, you should at least donate. You could donate $20 or something like that.
Oh,
or some shit like that.
I know who you're talking about. She's like, it was $5. If you have $5,
yeah,
you should at least pay $5.
Yeah.
Like if you don't have $5, then you don't need to be on Twitch or watching streams. You need to be out there working. I was like,
man, whatever.
Like, you don't know my fucking situation.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, and also it's like you could just not do a Twitch stream for free in a free public place. Then that wouldn't be a fucking issue.
I mean, you for $5, you better be a little bit more entertaining. It's just you sitting your ass on your bed talking. If she was ice sculpting, juggling, maybe she was playing like a video game and being good at. I don't even like watching other people play video games. But like no, I mean I'm going to.
I like it when it's actually a decent game. Like it needs to have like a plot or something to it. I don't like it when it's just.
I like whenever I'm stuck somewhere and I'm like, where the fuck do I go? And I watch a video and because there's either an item I can't find or there's somewhere I'm trying to like fucking get to and I can't get to it. So I watch a video on how to do it. So that helps me a lot. But I don't know if you've seen them, but the people that are commenting like left and right, like, oh, McDonald's is hiring,
which place
Subway is
Pokemon?
hiring. Oh, now you have to go out. Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen a few of them.
These are the same fucking people. I said these are the same people that are saying this shit. I better not see at a strip club.
Right.
I better not see any of you fuckers at a strip club. I better not see any of y'all at any kind of adult entertainment place at all.
Yep.
Because, like, one, who cares how they're making the money? They're making the money. If somebody's willing to throw money at you to like do absolutely nothing, that's fine. Who cares? What's the problem is Catch Me at Hooters. Catch Me at a Hooters.
Hmm.
I like Twin Peaks better.
I haven't been.
You never been? It's kind of like Hooters.
Well, I've been to Hooters, but I haven't been to. I mean,
Twin Peaks is like
obviously, it's in the
Right.
name. I just haven't been.
Well, okay. The reason why I say it's better, because the food tastes better.
Right.
Yeah, Hooters' food isn't all that good.
Their chicken wings are pretty dry.
I haven't been in like maybe 10 years.
Honestly, I went one time, but it just never saw the appeal of it. I was like, wow, this is really it. That sucks.
I mean, like, yeah, like, oh, what about the girls? You could stare at the girls. I mean, I've seen like the exact same. I'm not trying to like shame anybody. But I've seen like I go to like Renaissance. I go to conventions. I have parties. I go to the club. I've seen more revealing outfits than that.
Right.
So I'm like, who cares?
Like, it's still technically a family restaurant, so it's like, why would you do that crap anyway?
Right. If you really wanted to go somewhere where the girls are like showing themselves off and you're getting food, you might as well go to a strip club during lunch. It's like $7.99 for the buffet.
He knows from experience.
No, I know because they have big ass signs outside of them that say it.
Oh yeah, they do actually.
They have buffet lunch $7.99. I'm like, huh.
Yeah.
No, seriously.
Yeah, that's accurate. That's accurate.
Yeah, they'll have the fucking signs. Who goes to a strip club during the day? I haven't been to one since I was 21 anyway.
I don't think I've ever been to one.
All right, don't make plans Saturday.
Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, Hooters, a family restaurant. Yeah, that's pretty much. Actually, it's Rummy's. Today is Rummy's birthday.
Happy birthday, Rummy!
And Thursday is Canada's birthday, so we were thinking about going to Cidercade.
No, I'm kidding about Canada. I'm totally kidding, Canada. I gave you.
I mean, Canada is kind of the pack mule of Geeks Forever.
Everyone gave you so much shit, and I really was trying to be like, stop getting onto Canada's case. Leave him alone.
That's because he owes us thousands of dollars.
I bet you he does, but still, like, stop giving him some shit. I don't know. Anyway.
Look, just spend a weekend with him and see the dumb stuff he does, and then you'll be like, that's why they mess with you.
I heard some of that. I was there. I'm good.
I saw it.
I'm great. I'm good. I'm fine. Thanks. I'm fine.
You'd be surprised. I've seen a couple here in Dallas open up in the afternoon.
Sure.
Yeah, a lot in Houston are open, but who would do the lunch thing? Oh, joining us is the host from the Zeros to Heroes podcast himself, the one, the only. I'm gonna just call him Zero because I don't want to say his name on our show. I don't know. I didn't get his permission, but I was on his podcast last week and I was going to be on yesterday, but I was running late. Welcome.
Hooty hoot hoot hoot.
So you made it just in time, man. I'm sorry about not being on your show last night.
You motherfuck. You absolute motherfuck.
No,
I forgive you. I forgive you.
Excited to be on it, but I'll be on next week if you'll have me on.
Sure, yeah. We're gonna do that. All that shit. Fucking OnlyFans. Fucking OnlyFans and fuck OnlyFans.
Wait, are these
best of both worlds?
I was gonna say, like,
are you starting a new website? Fucking only the fans.
Dang.
I mean, how much money would you actually make with? No, yeah, you'd make a ton of money with that.
There are dudes that are willing to pay $500 for pictures of your feet.
Okay, so I am going to be making an OnlyFans just for my feet. Gotcha. That's how I get through this pandemic.
Oh, I don't mean your feet specifically. That's what we got SJ for.
You bitch.
Hey.
No, but we were saying, like, okay, so if you're like one of the people that are making fun of the people that are, if you're one of those individuals making fun of the artist that are about to lose half of their content, from OnlyFans. And keep in mind, like the people that have been posting sexually explicit content or messaging it, you have until December to remove it. You have until December before you're penalized. The people that are saying, "Oh, now you got to go get a real job." Like these are some of the people that are like simping. They like, "Oh my god, she's so hot. I want to talk to her." And then they get upset when they talk to the girl and the girl's not interested. They go to a strip club and they just dropped $400, and they didn't. Nothing came of it.
Yeah.
Like these people, like, and it seems to me like I've noticed that it's a lot of my conservative friends that are doing it, that are saying all the shit.
That doesn't surprise me.
Goddamn conservatives.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not a liberal or conservative. I'm just I don't give a fuck.
I'm just like fuck everything.
I don't know. Fuck this government. I need a fourth and a fifth stimulus check. Just give me a stimulus check every month. Just fuck it.
Give me more unemployment benefits.
Yep. That would be nice. No, but I don't know. Like all the money that I was making, I was putting towards buying the stuff for Geeks 5 Ever, which one of the speakers decided to overheat during Anime Houston, and I got to make sure it works properly. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to replace it.
Oof.
Yeah. But we were talking about OnlyFans. OnlyFans did say, and we did confirm off the article, that OnlyFans is removing sexually explicit content. Nudity will stay on. There was some confusion in the comment section when I had posted the article when it first went up that OnlyFans was going to be changing its policy. Some people said that they were removing nudity outright. Some people said it was only the sex stuff, the sexual acts caught on camera. They have confirmed that it is sex acts caught on camera.
Well, good news. Now you can go over to Pornhub like you always wanted to.
I know it's free there. And it's, I mean, like, maybe Pornhub had something to do with it. Traffic's slow. Traffic's dropping. We got to do something. Get OnlyFans to get rid of porn. Fuck it. Yeah, do it. Pornhub is like fucking behind it.
I believe it.
But
it was their master plan the whole time.
Yeah, it was. This is with the OnlyFans thing, I don't see them changing their policy. People are hoping that if they get upset enough, if they petition, if they have their voices heard, OnlyFans will change their stance on their policy and hopefully, reverse their decision. I don't think that's going to be the case, considering the fact that they're the big bank investors that they need. So the reason why they are going with bigger banks that have stricter policies when it comes to conducting businesses, they have grown so big, the financial investors that are not big enough to help with all the payouts. So they need bigger banks to help be able to pay everybody. It just happens with businesses. Businesses go with bigger banks when they get bigger. Nobody stays with that rinky-dink fucking bank that's inside of Walmart or Kroger's.
I like it. I was like, I like you say that as I'm making a payment through that Walmart and Kroger Walmart bank.
Whoops. I mean,
my folks, like, pretty much we use that bank, which is Wood Forest. But then for me, I use Chase. But
I used to use Wood Forest.
Is actually
no, they're pretty good. I used to use Wood Forest too. I hate Chase.
I got Chase because I was in college time, and they're like, "Hey, we'll give you like $50 if you deposit like $10." I'm like, "Okay."
No, it's all taxes.
And they gave me a.
No, the comments. It says no. It's all taxes. But with OnlyFans, like, what are your thoughts? Like, let's start off with SJ. Let's ask the girl. I gotta pick on you. I have a little timer right here that says pick on SJ.
Okay.
5 minutes. Pick on SJ.
Okay.
It helps you feel included.
Thank you. Why?
No. Like, what are your thoughts on this whole situation?
On the OnlyFans thing? Like, I mean, well, no, like,
give us
okay,
your
yeah.
wisdom.
Yeah.
Oh, great salami.
Oh, great salami.
Yeah, I used to be. Yeah, I used to kind of be
the salami tsunami.
Yeah.
I used to like. Well, I used to be one of those. You know, when we were talking about Belle Delphine and all this stuff, it was like,
God, jeez.
I mean, the worst thing to bring up, right? But who was the other girl?
Belle Delphine is obviously the worst example because she lied.
Cringe.
Well,
she lied about the bathwater.
Right, but there was somebody else who was also.
No, yeah, well,
No,
I think
I
she
think-
was doing Patreon.
That
was
wasn't her
more-
either. No, there was somebody else. Like, no, it was an actual celebrity using OnlyFans.
Oh,
It was
Bella Thorne.
There, thank you. I thought it was like
That
related to Belle
bitch.
Delphine. That's why I thought Belle Delphine. And I was like, okay, you're a celebrity. You're working all the time, and that's what do you need this for? And I understand that now all the celebrities are doing that cameo thing. I don't know why. I mean, you got the conventions. Why do you
income? Well, not extra income.
Because the reason why
that's extra income. But
you can actually make more from Cameo. Just okay. Let's say you're asking for $500.
Mm-hmm.
You could probably make more from 3 cameos than you would from a weekend at a con.
Probably depends on who.
Or
depends on who the actor
Right.
is, and depends on all that stuff. No, I absolutely get that. The other thing is that it's kind of funny when but that's the thing. Do you hear anybody complain about when it's like the celebrities, the famous people, the actual like famous people that they're doing Cameo and the conventions and OnlyFans? Does anyone complain about them having that stuff? Like, no one's telling them to like get a real job. You know, it's only when other people.
It's not. They don't.
It's only when like other people.
They don't use the real job. Hold on, just a minute. They don't use the real jobs argument. They more like they use the, why are you doing something like it's pretty much the best way to describe. It's like a celebrity asking, "Hey, dude, who's got number tickets? I want to win the lottery." It's like, don't you already have enough money anyway?
Exactly.
It's kind of like that. That's the best way.
And it's like, don't diss on people who are trying to, not everyone is cut out for the menial. Yeah, not everyone is cut out for the menial labor stuff. Don't get me wrong, it's super important. We need to have everyone from our garbage people to the McDonald's people to our doctors and lawyers and all that stuff. Don't diss anybody for whatever job they have. But if people don't want to do a 9-to-5 or whatever, and they want to just do like, whatever they do on OnlyFans, unless you're paying their bills for them, like, you don't get to say shit.
Mm-hmm.
I think the reason why a lot of people are getting upset is because let's not deny the fact that Cameo and OnlyFans really spiked during the pandemic.
Yeah.
Right.
Big time, yeah.
Patreon even spiked, YouTube, Twitch, like there's a sudden rise in like podcasts. TikTok jumped up and with content creators.
Yep.
Not just OnlyFans. OnlyFans isn't the only one that
Right.
got like a spike in content creators. But the problem is that because there are just so many fucking people with like such a moral high ground, as they like to call it. I call it bullshit.
It is.
And it's like, and don't come at me with that whole religious Christian crap, okay? Because I'm a Catholic. I am Catholic, and the first thing that they teach you in our fucking our building of religious worship is that you got to mind your own fucking business. Like, you can't even take care of yourself. Can't even take care of yourself. Can't even pay your bills on time. Don't be worrying about other people.
Yeah.
So that's the way I look at it. So there are so many people like, well, you're a mom and you're like there are kids who got in trouble because their mother or their father is an OnlyFans content creator, and it's like, oh my God, you're a disgrace to the community. Who gives a fuck about you?
Like,
Who gives a fuck about the community?
Right.
Who gives
like,
a fuck about your homeowners association bullshit?
Just be happy that these people are able to provide for the kids.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
there are people out there who run around doing stupid shit like at the malls or at Enemy Monster yelling the baby for fucking money. So I don't see people protesting his. Actually, they are protesting him now because they're pissed off at him for the fucking monster thing.
So, slight breaking news.
ooh.
And No Way Home trailer just
Yeah, it was supposed to drop today. The leaked one dropped over.
Yeah, it just dropped. Yeah. But it's officially dropped a few ago.
And excuse me.
Let's all watch that together.
I'm good, thanks.
I'll watch it later.
Discord, why aren't you working? God damn it.
Doesn't like you.
Turn it back on.
I'm not saying it to be a dick. I'm just saying. What did you do to Discord?
Well, I'm putting it on my new laptop, and maybe I'm downloading it to the wrong thing. I don't know.
Maybe the laptop is just being like, I'm not feeling it today.
It's a brand new laptop. You're not allowed to not feel things. You're not allowed to not feel things.
The new laptops have feelings too, you know.
I know they do. So why are you not letting me play? Okay, so it works on here, but it doesn't have a. Okay, whatever. I'll take it to Apple one day and get it looked at. What do I do?
So, like, okay, what was I talking about before we mentioned Spider-Man? Because we are going to talk about the Spider-Man trailer.
Oh, you were talking about how regarding like the
right. The whole
like how everything kind of rised up thanks to the pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Like social media, all that.
Right. Wait a minute.
What?
No, wait.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
What are you doing, Goku?
I'm watching the Spider-Man trailer.
God.
All right. Well, don't mention anything because I'm about to watch it too.
You guys suck. We're on live, man.
I know we're supposed to cover shit like this. That's
all right. Now for our mandatory 3-minute break.
No.
Bathroom break.
Oh, jeez.
Go take a shit. We'll be back in 3 minutes.
What? Maybe they will be. I won't. I'm staying.
Yeah, just watch them.
No, just so there's something in the trailer that they left out, like they deliberately left out on purpose, and I'm starting to think as to who it could be. But y'all need to watch the trailer because I don't spoil anything.
Well, don't hurt yourself.
No, because there's rumors that a certain character is going to make an appearance in the trailer.
No, I understand, but you were thinking, so don't hurt yourself.
Man, where are those cricket? Where's that cricket sound effect? So I think the reason why people are upset, it's because they don't like the fact that people are getting money and rich off of doing something that doesn't take a lot of, like, you know.
What?
Nothing. It cut off my camera when I moved something over here. Like, you got a lot of these guys that work bullshit jobs.
Mm-hmm.
You know, not bullshit jobs. I'm sorry. Yeah, no, some of them are bullshit. Some of them work at like Walmart or some bullshit.
I mean, again, no, every job is important.
Right.
If they would
But
just
here's
be
the
paid
thing.
properly.
We have a worker shortage because people don't want to work bullshit jobs.
And yeah, and I get that. And the thing is, like, here's the thing. If you can make money doing something that you're actually passionate about, if you are one of the successful people that can take a hobby and make money off it enough to live by, do it. I'm proud of you. But that doesn't happen like that. You have to work at it. You have to build your following. You have to provide a product people actually want, people actually will use, and people will just like trip over themselves paying you for. In the meantime, I mean, kids, you still got to pay your bills. Go do a job. But I'm not going to diss entrepreneurialism, whatever it is.
Well, no, the thing is, there are a lot of business owners that are pissed. There are a lot of patrons that are pissed because
right.
Your 10-minute wait at your favorite fast food restaurant has now become a 45-minute to an hour wait.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Like, now I think of it, I actually read. There's something I really want to. There's this message posted is actually kind of accurate. Let me just read it for you. It's just get a better job until Burger King is closed there. Just get a better job until the line at the grocery store 20 minutes long. Cheers, found freelance work. It's just get a better job until the wait at your favorite restaurant too, because no one wants to host her. It's just get a better job until people actually go get a better job. Then it slowly becomes, why are people so lazy? Why did nobody wants to work this shitty job? You reap what you sow, you ask for this. So basically, this pandemic kind of helped had people bite them in the ass.
Right. And I experienced that firsthand.
Absolutely. A lot of people were like, what? I gotta still work and risk my health and my family's health and my safety and my family's safety. And you're going to give me how much money? Like, no, that's ridiculous. It's the same thing with like all the delivery drivers during like the storms and stuff. People don't want to go out, but they're like, hey, you can deliver food to me. It's like, if you don't want to go out, what makes you think we're going to send other people out? That's ridiculous. Your safety is not any more important than like my safety or anybody else's safety.
True that.
So that logic is retarded. I mean, it's one thing if, again, on a nice normal day, you're sick and you're doing your due diligence by staying inside and being like, hey, can you just deliver me some food, leave it on the doorstep, just prove that it's there. Thanks, have a nice day. But when you're asking somebody to risk their health and their safety just because you're lazy to go get your own food or even cook your own food, that's something else entirely. Same thing with buying stuff because, that's the advent we have nowadays is you can order anything online and have it delivered to you. But it's the same concept. If conditions are bad for things to be delivered, why should anyone be busting their ass to deliver things to you if you're not going to bust your ass to go out and get it?
Yeah.
Right? Like that makes sense, right?
Yeah, it does.
Totally does.
Yeah. And I think a lot of people are finally, this pandemic helped people realize I'm worth more than the peanuts you're trying to give me. The fact that we don't have a living wage for the people that work restaurants and fast food and stores and stuff, and you have to yell at them and be like, get a better job. It's like, no, any job should be able to pay for whatever you want to do. We can't all be lawyers, astronauts, doctors, whatever. The fact that teachers have to have more than one job, they're fucking teachers. Pay them better. Give them their supplies. Why are you complaining? Are you really going to tell them to get a better job? Seriously? That's not how that should work. If anything, we need to be teaching our future generations, like, yeah, go ahead and work hard. Build that lemonade stand. Help support your neighbors. Support yourself if you want to. Whatever you want to do. Just don't always be like, where's my handout? But also don't just like let people walk all over you. Like
Fuck
if you,
that, I'll take a fucking handout.
you know, God damn it, Goku.
Well, because I've been paying taxes since I was 16.
Right.
So if I get some of my money back from the government,
well, that's different too. But again, there's every like individual situation. But what I'm saying is, we need to start from an early age. Like a lot of parents now just give kids like devices and stuff, and we've seen those kids just throw tantrums and talk back to their parents and stuff, when we all know if we pulled that kind of shit back in the day, we would get our asses whooped.
Big time.
Big time. And I mean, how
I'm
you
Hispanic. I still get my ass whooped.
you're right.
Mom was like, ven aquí, mijo. Ven aquí. Te voy a matar.
No, dude, seriously.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you like, because one of the kids didn't want to eat because the food was touching,
Mm-hmm.
and that shit wouldn't have never flown with me. Like,
Right.
when I was growing up, like, why aren't you eating? La comida, the food's touching. La comida está tocando. And she's like, you better eat or you're gonna starve.
Hey, Pachinko.
Like, then if you don't eat what they cook, then starve. Then starve. You start fucking crying.
It's so weird. And everyone's definition of what's a better job is just different. Any job is a better job if you can actually support yourself. And if you're in debt, you can get yourself out of debt and you can actually live a life.
The thing is, what is the American dream? What do you think is the American dream?
Well,
What's
broken
your
for one.
definition?
Sex, booze, and drugs.
There you go.
It's like that picture that meme I fucking share. Work might seem hard, but remember what you're doing it for, and it shows strippers and fucking cocaine.
Yeah.
That's the American dream.
Nice.
Bruh.
But I mean, just because we are a capitalist country where everybody's first goal is money, like everybody is more concerned about money, power, and status.
Right.
There are people, and like everyone's guilty of it. Everyone is guilty of spending money on bullshit that they don't need.
Right. But that's why, but there's also been this new movement that's been coming up lately. And I think maybe also the pandemic is helping this. Like, correct me if I'm wrong, but have y'all been noticing that too? A lot of more people slightly younger than us are trying to be like, you know, forget material things. They want to go have experiences. They want to travel the world. They want to see new things. They
I
want
would love to do that, but I don't have money.
Is not
Well, there's that. Well, that's like one problem. Yeah, some people are like, they don't have the money. But, you know, there actually are, if you take the time, if anybody takes the time to just like sit and research it, there's things you are able to do and see within any budget. You just have to be able to work at it. And I'm lazy. I don't do it either. So I'm calling myself out too. Don't worry. But you also got to make time for it. A lot of us use money as an excuse. And while, yes, sometimes money is an actual reason not to do or buy something, sometimes for our own mental and emotional well-being, we need to do something. Like after I broke up with my ex, all I could think about was like, I need to be outside. I need to be among trees and stuff. And that is not my nature. I hate the fucking outdoors.
I fucking hate nature, dude. I'm sorry, but I went out this weekend and now I'm covered in bites.
Right. No, same thing. Same thing. I don't like it. I don't like being outside. I hate it. But it was all like deep down my core was telling me like that was just all I could think about. I was like, I need to like hug a tree or something. That's just literally all I could think about.
Mm-hmm.
And when I finally found the what?
Sorry, I've always imagined you as a tree hugger. I'm sorry.
Thank you. And I'm not. It goes against everything in my like technically am my core, which is funny because I'm like an earth sign and all that stuff.
I didn't even say religion. I was about to ask, like, so it's against your religion to hug trees.
Okay, so we actually do have a holiday. We actually do have like a Jewish Arbor Day. We're all supposed to
hug a tree.
Well, not so much that, like plant trees, eat fruits and stuff. It's a whole thing. But then there's also a holiday for the harvest. There's a couple of holidays where we're supposed to be outdoors.
So if you're a tree hugger and you eat a salad, does that make you a hypocrite?
Or a cannibal?
Yeah.
No, that's that's vegan.
So. I don't think so.
If you're a vegan and you blow somebody, does that also make you a hypocrite?
Let's ask the vegan teacher.
I'm not vegan.
She clearly needs one.
Oh. I was gonna say I'm not vegan, guys. Just because I'm Jewish doesn't mean I'm vegan.
Yeah, you don't eat
pork,
ham,
right?
Pork. You don't eat. I don't like bacon anyway.
But no, it's my point was, and that's when I found about the camps, and when I went there, it was the best thing ever. And don't get me wrong, I still hate being outdoors. It's hot. There's bugs. It's dirty. It's gross. I still hate it. But
I just hate the beach.
But man, when I get there and I just like spend time outdoors, just like either sunbathing or just being on the lake, yeah, it changes you, and that shit just happens. And also, I know a lot of people keep staring at me funny, like Goku, when I tell them like I spent $600 just to go to a weekend camp.
I didn't give you a weird look. I gave you that's a lot of money. I don't know if I have that much look.
Right. Like, God damn it.
It's only $600.
It's only $600.
It's only $600. I'm over here counting my pennies. I'm like counting my pennies.
Plus your plane ticket.
I'm over here.
Maybe if you need to rent a car. Which one of my friends, when I finally ran into him parking, they were like, wait, you flew into Albany? We could have picked you up in Albany. And it's like, I was on the rideshare document. Why didn't you just look at it? And they're like, oh, because we're bad at that. It's like, whatever, it's fine. I'm here.
Yeah. Okay. See, I don't have that. I don't just have like $1,000 to just throw away.
I mean, okay, yeah, touche.
Like, I sold my Megazords to pay for Delta.
Ooh.
They're all gone.
We thank you for that. What? That's what... Never mind. Sorry. Was that the wrong thing to say? Wait, I paid for Delta.
Because I got screwed for Delta.
Never mind. Who do I got to fight? Who do I got to kill? Tell me.
We mentioned this name earlier in the podcast. No, it's fine.
Oh. Shit. Okay. Your ass is grass, bro. I'm kidding.
No, it's fine. It's his ex's fault, mostly.
Oh. Well, then her ass is grass.
Meatball sub.
That's fine. Meatball subs.
Oh, no.
She got into the room, and the story was, she got mad because she saw Jesse eating her meatball sub. I'm like, bitch, you had a 6-inch. I got a foot long. No, it kicked me off. The OnlyFans people got to me.
Oh no.
Or podcast for you. Seriously, what the fuck just happened?
What happened?
That's like
Ruh-roh.
I'm sorry, guys.
No, I think it's the USB hub that it's connected to. Hello?
Hello.
You disappeared.
No. There it goes.
Mm-hmm.
Oof, okay, I got it. Finally, I'm back. Okay. I sold all my PS2 and GameCube stuff for a replacement transmission for my truck, and I didn't even get the $100 for it.
Sadness.
Shit.
What's going on in Discord?
That depends. Where did you sell?
Yeah, where did you sell it?
I'm
not asking the same question you're asking. Like, where did you sell it?
Mm-hmm.
Why did you just randomly
If you
post
sold it-
looking good looking?
Because I don't ever post on Discord, and now I'm just gonna be like, "Hey, I'm here."
I do forget that it exists sometimes.
I just don't always hang out because I guess like it's kind of dead, and that's a bad idea. So I need to go out and be more of a presence. I need to represent a little bit better. Sorry, guys. I'm trying. I'll do my best.
So with what were we just talking about?
Spider-Man
you're
No Way
talking
Home.
about
No,
like
Damn it.
a game place here in Dell exchange. They offered cash trades. Oh, if anything, you could have been better off just selling stuff online. You're probably
There's
making
a
more out of it.
place in Dallas that my ex introduced me to. My ex being my baby mama.
yeah.
She introduced me to this place called the Movie Trading Company, and they take just about anything: Funkos, figures.
But do they pay
cosplay
you proper
props.
for it?
They pay you pretty good, actually.
Okay, well, there's that.
Oh
My-
my god, movie
I-
trading company. I remember there used to be so many of them here in Houston.
There was.
I don't.
Yeah, there was a lot. There was one like 10 minutes from me. That's where I used to rent some of my
Dude.
GameCube games and all that.
Mhm. I just got back from. That's why I was late. I got back from going to Mont Bellevue to see my friend, and she was telling me how like the one time she came up to BotCon with Sour Patch Me and my dad, she took her set of toys that she got, and she sold it for little more than double through eBay. And I was like, "Oh, cool," because I didn't know they were going for that well. And she was like, "Yeah, it sold in like 10 minutes." I was like, "Sweet." So now I just gotta, well, first of all, find them because they're stored somewhere in.
Yeah, because you're like
this house.
moving, right?
Oh, no. Okay, so don't get mad at me. So when we went to BotCon, like I said, they did these like special packaging things. The BotCon tickets are expensive, but they have like they let you do like so much like stuff for free. So all your autographs are free. They don't push you along to like make room for the next person. You can like chit chat with the actors as long as you want to. They don't get all antsy about like, oh, you can't walk with us or whatever. They'll if you're talking with actors and they're like, yeah, but if you're talking with actors and they're like, hey, we got to go, they're like, come with us, keep talking. Like they're super chill. They're really cool. So, so our passes were $600 for this so-called golden ticket thing, and you get like first in line to the panels. You get the first 3 rows reserved, and of course, I was always front and center because, hello, I'm an attention whore. You got to see me. What else? You got like first dib at the club store. You got in, I think maybe a few, earlier than some of the other people do. There was the VIP dinner where you could actually like eat dinner with the guests, and you guys just hung out and had a party and stuff. And the other thing was it came with the convention's special collection, which retails at about $200, $220-ish, $230-ish. Like you could have bought them separate, but that's what they came with. So I would get one of those tickets. Sour Patch would get one of those tickets, and my dad would just get like this one thing that lets you do everything except get another pack of toys. So it's
Did you just 1, 2, 3?
Don't make fun of the way I count. I can't help it.
1, 2, 3.
Sour Patch hates that. No, yeah, Sour Patch hates that I do it too. She's like, it's this one. It's like, well, this finger is broken. I don't know why. I can't.
No, it's just it's not that
I can't do it on either
getting
hand.
shit for it. It's just whenever
I have to like
that's the shocker.
I know. I have to. I've been doing it before. That was a thing. I have to like actually concentrate to do that. But if I'm just going one, it's always this. I can't help it.
I do like that.
You do like that? Okay, I don't care. Let me count my numbers how I count my numbers.
I only do it like that because like one day, because I'm such a huge wrestling fan, one day The Rock was just like 1, 2, 3. and I've just done it like that since.
Yeah, I saw that thing. It was when he was talking with Hulk Hogan doing that thing with Kane when they were like imitating everybody. It was hysterical. I love that gag. That was a great promo.
So you heard I heard someone mention they sold all their merchandise for Delta.
That's insane.
That might have not been me. Because I didn't sell everything. I sold.
I mean, yeah, you still got a ton of shit back there.
I still got well, I mean, no, I still have a lot of Power Ranger stuff.
Right.
I just sold I did sell all my Bandai Power Ranger stuff. I did. That is the case. Like, I sold everything that was made by Bandai. I sold all the Hasbro stuff. I still have.
There you go. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so out with the old, in with the new.
Absolutely.
Besides, I like the new figures better anyway.
Yeah.
But I ended up spending $700 at Delta. So there's that. I pretty much paid for half the room. I didn't make any money. I ended up spending $700 on Delta just for the rooms. I ended up spending.
We should have sold some autographs.
I'm not signing shit. Next thing you know, I'm accidentally signing a marriage certificate. I'm married to somebody.
That's how it goes.
I spent $70 at Comic Palooza. I bought my collector's mug and something to give away during the panel. I didn't buy food. I just mooched off of SJ and Chad.
I mean, that's fine. That's what I was there for.
So I didn't have money. I don't think I had money at that point. I think at that point I was already broke. I was like,
you also like refused to eat and sleep, and I had to be on you so much about like.
That's because I had already ate, and I can't eat at night.
I was like, motherfucker,
you're not supposed to eat before you go to bed.
Well, yeah, but you were also like literally falling over onto the floor, and I was like concerned for your health and safety.
What did you expect? I literally had worked. At that point, I worked 3 events on my own.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I was like, motherfucker, you got to eat a little bit of something.
I did eat. I ate the meatball sandwich. Remember the whole joke about the meatball sandwich?
That must have been like before Saturday night.
That was a whole foot long. That was at like when I got back, which was like at 5 or 6 in the afternoon.
Oh, okay. I can't keep track of everything. I had to like.
You heard about the meatball sandwich thing, like, hey,
yeah, but that must
because I ate the meatball sandwich.
Okay, yeah, but I think you're also talking. That was also a time when I like slipped away because I needed. Hey, what you doing? That was also a time when I went back to my room and I was eating my own stuff, and then I was taking my bath, and I was telling you guys, hey. I'm ready for the OnlyFans. You can go into my room right now and check out my indigo blue tub.
I'm ready for the OnlyFans.
Yeah. See, you don't remember because you were doing other stuff, but I was telling it to Remy. Because
I was busy. I have a fucking group to run.
I know, fool. And I was saying, I brought new bath bombs that I brought, and Friday night and Saturday night. I was sitting in that tiny fucking ass tub that's even too little for toddlers. I was super pissed. I couldn't even enjoy these bath bombs that much. But it made the water like super pretty. And because I actually
Why didn't you just use ours? Ours was like regular size.
Was it? I didn't even know. Because there was like 20 people in there. Last thing I needed was somebody to barge in.
For some reason, so someone made up a fucking... Someone said that like Johnny or Canada or somebody had pissed in there and they missed the toilet. So nobody went in that bathroom.
Oh, okay. So why did you want me to go in there?
It wasn't true. It wasn't true. It was a fake rumor.
Oh, okay.
It was a fake rumor because I knew it was fake because I went in there. I was like, the floor's not wet.
All right.
I'm like, the floor's pretty fucking dry. Like, yeah, we just said that because after they said that, everyone kept using Asian's bathroom. Everyone just kept going inside Asian's bathroom, and they were just hanging out in his room. And I was wondering why everybody was just hanging out in his room, and then I figured out why. I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Because homegirl was there.
Okay.
That girl was there about the meatball sandwich. nobody wanted to be around her. She fucking showed up. 5 minutes later, she stormed out.
I was gonna say I don't. Yeah, you guys mentioned that because I didn't see her either. Because again, I was in a tub with.
She was only there 5 minutes, dude. She walked in and nobody was happy to see her. Like nobody greeted her. Nobody said hi. Nobody because she was warned in advance that nobody wanted her there.
Well, then there you go. You were warned.
And then I go in there and I give her the Mexican hello, like so. And then I start eating the meatball sandwich, and she looked like I had just offended her ancestral home. I'm just like, it's this meatball fucking sandwich. Why is she getting upset? She thought it was hers. It's not hers. It's mine. Paul bought it for me. It's my fucking sandwich because we got her a sandwich.
I mean,
it's my fucking sandwich. She had a 6-inch. I had the foot long. Now we're gonna have meatball sandwiches on shirts. We're gonna have shirts that say they have meatball sandwiches and they're named Franklin.
I like it.
There's a story behind the Franklin thing, so I'll tell you after the podcast. I don't want to get in trouble.
Sweet. I'm down for it. But yeah, that's what I was telling. I was telling Romy and maybe a couple of the other guys, if we need to.
You disappointed me so badly at Comic Palooza because I gave you all the business cards. I'm like, I was literally singing your praise like the night before. I was like, I'm gonna give all because I told 17, hey, I'm gonna give all the cards to SJ because she's really responsible and I know she'll do it. Where the rest of us are like, hey, where are they? I don't know. I fucking lost them.
I know. I fucked up.
And then
I'm sorry.
I asked hey, so where are the business cards? She's like,
in the car.
No, you said they're back at the hotel.
No, they weren't in the hotel because we left the hotel by that time. Remember, the only time I went to
you checked out.
was Sunday.
Right,
I was checked out. So yeah, they were in the car down the street, and I was like, I really don't want to walk back.
Okay, I thought I heard hotel, so that's why I was like, fuck.
No, I have them. I do have them. I actually even have them here at my mom's house. So don't worry, I still have them. We just needed to go to another thing so I can actually pass them out and be a good.
I need to order some more anyway, because at Anime Houston, I even bitched. I was like, man, I can't believe I gave all the cards to SJ just so she could forget them, and I need some. This is the one weekend where I needed them because at Anime Houston, after fan fiction, half the panel just followed us to War Games.
Right.
Nice.
They just literally followed us, and we had to have an escort.
Sweet.
The events director, because she knows me, escorted us to the next panel room. And I remember Phil running into us like, hey, hey, Jesse. He's trying to talk to me like, hey, man, I'm so sorry, but I can't talk right now. They're escorting me to the next panel. Because they were back to back.
Mm-hmm.
So, I was just like, man, we need fucking business cards. What the fuck? I was so upset. No, I wasn't tripping.
Well, even I told you, why are you giving me all the cards? Don't you want some for later?
No, because
and you were like, no, you're the one.
Yeah, you're the one because I have so much shit to keep track of.
You're not wrong.
Oh, hey, you want to help, right? Keep track of the business cards.
Yeah. Okay, I messed up that one time. It won't happen again, boss. I promise.
Yeah, right.
Hey.
I was too busy partying. Damn it.
Drink death.
Rude.
I think there's something wrong with this UFC club. Well, okay, so no, yeah, I mean, with Geeks Fiber, with conventions coming back, just letting everybody know that there is a possibility we might start canceling all of our appearances because of COVID.
Oh.
Because I don't know if anybody realizes this, but all the numbers are going back up at an alarming rate.
Yeah, they are actually.
Yeah. And they're even offering, they're even bribing people. They really are.
$100.
I'm pissed. I saw when I was going up to Mont Bellevue, I saw a sign. NRG is now offering $100 to go get vaccinated.
Mm-hmm.
I was annoyed. I was like, really? We're doing
really? I'm about to go get another vaccination.
I was going to say same thing. Can I go ahead and get vaccinated again? How good is this stuff?
Oh, I hope you end up like that one. I hope you one up like that nurse that he actually gave. I paid $6 doses of the vaccine.
Jesus.
What happened to him?
Yeah, it was like I read it, and then someone posted they posted a clip of Team Fortress 2 where like the medic gives the heavy like in special ability, and his heart's racing so fucking fast he turns like destructive and
Yeah, I heard that it like causes some like side effects with your heart or something like that in the first couple of weeks or so, and then after that you're fine. So like I was really debating on getting another fucking vaccination for $100.
Well, no, because like I don't want to go down this rabbit hole again, but we were talking about it when I was at my friend's, because it's her family's house, so her mom was there too, and we were like, her uncle has been, what's the word I'm looking for? Is not doing so good, needs some surgeries, and they are basically not letting him get all his surgeries because the hospital is so full of COVID people who have refused to get vaccinated and do all that stuff. So they're all furious. And this, and he's not in good shape. He really needs the surgeries.
So basically how it was from the beginning of the pandemic.
Yeah. One of my brother's coworkers just passed away the other day. He had COVID.
Ooh.
Yeah, he wasn't vaccinated.
Yeah.
See,
they didn't believe in it.
Well,
at this point, I'm with, especially since now it's getting a little bit closer to my home. It's like at this point, no, I agree with a lot of people. Like, if you have refused to help prevent and not stop the spread, and now you're refusing the vaccines, you should not even entertain the thought of going to a hospital. You made your bed, now lie in it. Stick to your guns. You said you weren't going to listen to like the doctors. They didn't know what they were talking about and all this other stuff. Then don't go to the hospital taking beds from people who were doing the right thing and masking up and staying socially distant and getting vaccinated, and people who are actually sick and dying. That's all I'm going to say.
That's because they listen to Senor Cheeto
Puff. That reminded me of
and Fox. Well, it's not even an excuse anymore. They're still listening to Fox News. They're still saying the same shit.
I want to hear. I want to hear what Sonic has to say.
Sorry.
Okay. Well, it reminded me of there was like a news article I read about like this guy got viral on TikTok because he was caught those basically what SJ was doing is literally what he was, because his wife was battling cancer and they couldn't give her treatment because they had to use the point where he pretty much went on a rant about it on TikTok saying if you didn't get the vaccine, if you kept denying and yet you're not in the hospital, you have no purpose. Basically, in a way, he pretty much just said, if you're here, you have no business being in the hospital. You could have. This is pro, and all you affected you want to rely on the hospital. You need the priority more. So that's what he was saying.
Yeah, and that's what he said too. Stick to your guns. You shouldn't be here. I agree with him.
Yeah. And then there's people out there using. Oh, I'm gonna mention that, and apparently all these reports are people using a fucking drug meant to deworm.
What?
To use it to prevent? Yeah, apparently, it's just FDA came out and said, seriously, y'all, don't you guys are not horses. You guys are not sheep. You guys are not. Don't take this drug meant to deworm animals, and they're using it to cure COVID.
Awesome.
They think that's
Jesus.
what the FDA have that up.
That's so fucking awesome. These people are so stupid.
Natural selection is not happening fast enough.
Let's just commit genocide.
Within
reason.
I was gonna say, why am I supporting this? We already had a genocide involving my people.
Isn't COVID technically doing the genocide for us?
Not fast enough.
Not fast enough. That's not hitting the right people.
I mean,
I don't know. When I saw that on the article,
yeah,
I just couldn't believe it. I was like, "Are you fucking me?"
So pretty much, a lot of these people,
medicine.
A lot of people are just, look. I got vaccinated. If it meant being able to go back out and have somewhat of a normal life, I was like, fuck it. But it has long-term side effects. You know what else has long-term side effects?
Death.
Having your cell phone really close to your face.
That too. Yep.
No, but I'm sorry, but there are some fucking dumb fucking people out there. They're implanting tracking devices into you.
You mean like these things?
Yeah, you mean the same thing that's in your fucking pocket every day. Oh,
you have a cell phone?
Here's another one.
Like
oh,
this
my good vaccine passport. I against that. Well, hold up. Let me, because I was gonna say, because people are about the whole like vaccine passports. Like, oh my god, vaccine passport fucking illegal. I'm like, you mean the thing that they've been using in public schools for like 12 fucking years?
Yeah,
your
vaccination, your medical records, your vaccination records, all that shit.
They can't ask me to do that thing. It's like, it's an invasion of privacy. You mean like how they card you to make sure you're legal enough to drink? Or when they pull you?
They're going to track our movements. Do you have Snapchat, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube?
A card bill within the last 5 years? That's a fucking computer right there. That shit tracks you.
Do you have a credit card?
You're being tracked, boo-boo, a million different ways. You don't even know it.
I'm like, and I tell people like they're trying to track us. I'm like, you're not that interesting.
It's true.
You're not that
It's
fucking
true.
interesting. If I had to track you, I would have quit. Can I get somebody else? This person sucks. All they do is go to work and go to church. This is bullshit.
This is bullshit.
They don't even have kinky sex. The guy's like Ben Shapiro. His wife is still dry. That bitch is literally one argument away from getting her kids and leaving him for the doctor she's constantly on the phone with. That makes her laugh.
I really hope so.
Oh, her doctor is a really good friend. They're always on the phone for hours and he makes her laugh a lot. I'm like, bruh. He's about to cheat on you.
I really hate that he's in the tribe. It makes me so mad. I'm like, bruh, I have to like represent you. Fuck.
Oh my god, the whole dry thing. Oh yeah, if they're not dry, it's a health problem. I'm like,
what?
Are you sure those are your kids?
What?
Yes, he did say something about that. It's a legit. Like, I'm not even fucking kidding.
Explain, because I refuse to listen to
I don't want to get into, I didn't want to get too graphic, but he said that women becoming wet when aroused is actually a medical condition. It's a problem. It's a medical problem.
Who, Ben Shapiro?
Oh,
yes.
Does he know how biology works?
I think he said that his wife told him that it was okay for women to be quote unquote dry.
In what sense? And this is why we need better sex education, kids.
I'm just gonna guess that his wife hates him.
Maybe.
No,
yeah.
Someone made a joke.
She must not be having fun.
Someone made a joke about it. I was gonna say that someone made a joke about that on Twitter. What was it? This actor, I think it was like the guy who played Greg in Everybody Hates Chris.
Oh,
he's like, man, I was like, he came out of the shower like, man, I'm as Ben Shapiro's wife, or some shit like that. Okay,
you were cutting out a little bit. I couldn't hear it, but I understand what you're saying. But yeah, that's fucked up.
No, yeah, because he was criticizing WAP.
Yeah, so basically, it was like, yeah, I was like the whole thing with Ben Shapiro. He would say, yeah,
like,
the whole thing.
What? No. You know, it's supposed to like. Why am I even trying to explain this? I don't even have sex. Why am I trying to explain this to you?
So you know, when a man and a woman love each other very much,
both of y'all end up wet. Let's just get
The
that
birds
clear.
and the bees.
So,
not anyone from them is gonna watch it, but shout out to my not my bunkmates, but shout out to the bunkmates of the birds and the bees, because we had that at camp. We were all like partners. I was in the cabin, Bert and Ernie. Don't ask me why, but it was great.
we all know why.
oh
Bert
my
and Ernie.
god.
Shut up.
You know, Bert.
It was a co-ed
Hey,
cabin.
Bert. You
It
heard
was
the
great.
birds and the bees? Now, Ernie.
So he. So somebody quoted Ben Shapiro where he says, "Both me and my wife agree that vaginas are supposed to be dry."
Like how dry?
Like Sahara Desert dry.
He doesn't
Like
say.
that's the medical condition right there.
No, he's saying that if you need a mop and a bucket for your vagina, then you
Are
need
you
to go see a
literally
doctor.
Was he literally taking that song
Yes.
seriously?
This is him on Twitter. Also, as I also discussed in the show, my only real concern is that the women involved, who apparently require a bucket and mop, get the medical care that they require. My doctor wife's differential diagnosis is bacterial vaginolysis, yeast infection, or something else. He goes on to say that they're supposed to be dry. Like he said it, and I don't know, because the way he says it and explains it, it sounds like he's trying to say that the woman, when aroused,
it's not properly phrased, basically, right?
Right. No, it's kind of hard to tell if
properly phrased.
it doesn't sound properly phrased, but at the same time, he's so fucking bad at Twitter that it's kind of hard to tell if he's like
serious
phrase. Well, no, he's dead serious, but the problem is he phrasing it wrong, or is he phrasing it right?
Right.
Or is he just an idiot?
Right.
Well,
because,
we know he's an idiot, but still.
Like someone like says that he doesn't believe that women orgasms are like a thing.
I would not be. No, I agree. He does look like a guy who doesn't think women orgasms are a thing. And we actually had that conversation at camp. But yeah, like.
But he's one of y'all. You're supposed to be nice and help him out, help a brother out.
Fuck that dude. All right. Fuck that dude. I was bunking with a dude who was like super inappropriate. I almost busted his ass. Like he was getting on this one girl's case.
Damn, somebody said dry like a sandwich, bruh. You need a new sandwich.
Get a new sandwich. He kept annoying this girl. He kept going on, and I bunked with this guy when I first went to camp. This one girl was like very uncomfortable with, even though she was in the co-ed cabin with us, she was very uncomfortable with actually like showering with all of us. And so she waited patiently for all of us to get done so she could go use the shower and be like as alone as she could be. And this motherfucker follows her into the bathroom to, not to like shower or whatever, but to just like use the bathroom. It's a guy. And he was constantly like, what, you don't like hot dogs? You don't like Hebrew National? And when a lot of us were joking like earlier about like, yeah, no, that's fine. Or like one of the girls was like, nah, I don't like kosher hot dogs or some bullshit like that. And it was like, that's fine for those of us that can want to do that. But she was clearly not having it. And he kept going on. And I was finally like, dude, shut up.
Wait, so is the shower co-ed?
So, okay. So the way this bunk is set up is it's basically a C. You got 8 beds on one side, 8 beds on the other side, and then you're sharing the bathroom, which had 3 toilets, all kid size, and 4 showers, all fucking kid size, and it was god awful. And so we were all just taking turns. A lot of us were just like kind of running in and out of that bathroom nude.
So, what camp did you go to again?
Oh my god, that's disgusting. Where?
Sauce?
Sauce?
Yeah. Do you have the sauce for this?
No, I do want to go, but I might go next year. I don't want to go for the shower thing. I don't like that shit. I don't like. Look.
No.
I'm sorry. No, I just want to say.
Yeah.
The whole shower thing. Look, it doesn't bother me. I just don't like it.
Which part?
That I got to see somebody else's kosher hot dog.
I mean, okay, I more saw butts than I saw the dogs. Got him again. Yay. What is this? The fourth time? Oh, only twice? Damn it.
Only twice today.
Only twice? Damn it. Gotta try harder. But yeah, let's see. A lot of butts from the guy's side. And
bro, the fact that she told this man I don't like fucking kosher hot dogs.
No, that wasn't me. That was another girl.
No, not I'm saying about the girl.
Not even her. No, not her. Literally another girl. There were God, what was it? So it was me and a girl on me and two girls on my side, 3 girls on the other side, and then 3 other girls came in, I think Saturday, because their cabin didn't have hot water and ours did. And they were like, we just can't go another day with cold water. And we were like, yeah, come on in. So one of those girls was like, hey, but yeah, we were, a lot of us were just kind of like, yeah, okay, we're comfortable enough in our own bodies. We'll be fine. But if you're not, we weren't trying to like shame anybody. But this guy was clearly being appropriate, did not understand that, hey, okay, your joke's not funny. Just shut up and leave this person alone. And he did that to her kind of all weekend. So
why didn't anyone beat his ass?
Please tell me you beat his ass.
I didn't actually beat his ass, but I did yell at him and I was like, shut up, stop it, just knock it off, go about your business. And he did shut up and he didn't say anything else the rest of that weekend.
I'd have whooped his ass.
I know. If he had kept it up, I would have actually like got in his face and done a little bit more, but
I would have given him the hand sanitizer dispenser treatment.
What?
Oh, right. You weren't there. Anyways.
Oh, what did you guys do to that hand sanitizer dispenser?
Nothing. Nothing that it didn't have coming.
Okay.
I gotta hear this.
So Anime Houston, I got really drunk and
as you do.
But during my birthday I tend to get a little bit more
drunk.
No, what's it?
More partied.
No, a little bit more emotionally frustrated.
I get that.
And like people kept babying me.
I love you guys, man. I can't believe this.
No. I had like
okay.
None of my friends want to come over, have a party.
No, I don't want to get into it. Well, okay, so I had a breakdown. I had a breakdown because I didn't get to see my kid for my birthday.
Yeah.
And whenever I get depressed and anxiety, whenever I have anxiety and I get depressed, I get angry. And so I kept getting babied and I got fucking mad.
Mm-hmm.
So I just punched the shit out of the hand sanitizer dispenser and it fucking exploded. And I came back to the room like fucking covered in hand sanitizer.
Yikes.
Wow.
Yeah, because like I asked everybody to leave me the fuck alone.
All right. No, that's
like,
reasonable.
Almost broke the Coke machine.
I was gonna say you actually won that fight. I'm proud of you. Normally the inanimate object kicks your ass.
What I did wasn't even the worst fucking thing.
Oh no, it gets worse.
No, I said what I did wasn't even the worst thing.
Oh, okay. Well, what's
somebody on the 3rd floor took a shit in the fake plant.
I did hear part of that story, yeah.
What?
Yeah, somebody took a shit in one of the fake plants in the hallway.
Yeah, I mean, A for effort, they wanted to keep it fertilized. But...
yeah, but it was like a
that's accurate too.
It was like a liquidy, really bad smelling one.
Oh,
basically diarrhea.
Boo boo, you need more fiber.
I'm so glad I was on the 5th or 6th. I think we were on the 5th floor. I'm so glad we were like 2 or 3 floors up.
Sweet pea, you need more fiber in your diet.
I'm like who the fuck did that to that poor plant? Like, even I'm not that bad. Come on, bro. That's what the trash cans are for.
Right. It's easier to get rid of.
Yeah, it really is, because it's in a bag. All you have to do is get the bag, tie it up, and throw it away and put it in a new bag.
Yeet it out the window.
Mm-hmm.
The plant, they're going to have to throw away the fucking plant.
Poor plant didn't deserve that kind of death.
It was fake. It was fake, too, so it didn't absorb the shit.
I know. Even worse. You couldn't have just waited to find a real plant. I know they had one in there somewhere.
No, I think, no, maybe. Who knows? The hotel was a weird setup. Their main events, the main events panel was out in the middle of the convention.
Huh.
Yeah, it was.
So, like, everyone saw, like, opening ceremony, whether you wanted to or not.
That's crazy.
I mean, it was interesting, especially with the layout of the hotel. Like, the convention center for the hotel was definitely not made for a convention that size.
Well, everyone's still getting back into the swing of things. What you gonna do?
Well, that was a first-year con. I think that's all they could get at the time, and now they told us they were going to get a different venue.
Good.
In a Geeks 5 Ever exclusive interview, they told us they were going to get a different venue.
Yeah.
Because I went to go harass the con chair.
There you go.
Nice.
But yeah, no, for anybody listening or watching later that was like, what the hell? I don't want to be like that at Jewish camp. Don't worry, you don't. You can request to either, and I had to yell at them because my first 2 times I was in a co-ed bunk, and every time since then I have been put in just the female bunks, which it's fine, but I'm there to meet me and NJB, a nice Jewish boy.
We're
And
not Jewish.
It's your boy.
that's fine. I won't room with you guys. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I will, because we're a group. But
Besides,
so
even if we went with you,
yeah.
it'd be like, huh, where's Jesse? What do you mean? Well, we got here Friday, and it's Sunday morning, and I still haven't seen him. Oh, I think he's dead. I just come back Sunday 7 a.m.
There you go.
I look, I'm all fucking torn up, covered in dirt, covered in sweat. I smell like alcohol. I smell like drugs. And the first thing I say to is, I think I shit my pants. I'm gonna go check.
He did the shitty ditty.
And then I just come back. I'm fine. I'm just really sweaty. He was just like, good to know.
Good to know.
That's what happened at Ren Fair at camp when I finally came, because I disappeared, and I come back and I'm like all sweaty as shit because I was wearing the fucking dinosaur Pikachu. I think I shit myself.
Right. But no, like, so yeah, if that makes you uncomfortable, whoever you are, you can choose to either be in an all-female cabin or an all-male cabin,
or just come get us and we will kick their ass. Like, no questions asked.
Well, that too, but also for some money more, you can have more of a private cabin. But regardless, well, here's the funny thing, was because apparently there was one cabin that was like, they wanted to be all boys and they wanted to be all girls, but they put the cabin, but those bunks were in the same cabin, so they still had to share the bathroom space. And so a couple of us were like, it's not about the sleeping together. It's like, I think people just didn't want to use the bathroom together. And I think somebody was like, the boys are like, we're afraid to like mess up the toilets and whatever. We're afraid to like do anything because the girls are there. And I was talking to one of the other guys who was in a full male cabin, and he was like, yeah, we destroyed 2 out of 3 toilets in 3 nights. And I was like, oh my God, you guys.
That's why you shit out in the woods.
Yeah.
And I was like, and this is why we can't have nice things. And he's like, yeah, this is accurate. I was like, that's funny as hell.
That's because those guys are amateurs. Losers.
Well, no, also, the toilets and the water issue was like pretty bad. There was a lot of like plumbing problems.
Yeah, no, that's why you always do a test flush. You always test it. If the pressure is not high enough and you know what you're working with, you go out in the fucking woods and just do it out there. The bears can eat it later if they want. I don't know what bears eat. Honey. You know they eat honey and picnic baskets.
And berries.
Berry, yeah.
Berries. Which one had the berries?
Oh, and marmalade sandwiches.
There you go.
I don't recognize those last two references. I got the
marmalade is Paddington.
And
And what was the berries?
you know, just bears in general. Berries.
Oh,
Baloo did eat berries.
oh, he did.
Oh no, I know.
Well, the fruit.
Disney gummy bears.
Oh,
Oh.
Yeah, they
See, I got the Winnie the Pooh reference and I got the Yogi Bear reference, and that was it. I forgot about Baloo.
but the honey is also Baloo.
No, honey.
yeah.
Baloo never ate honey.
Yeah, he did. Baloo ate honey.
Yeah,
Yogi.
Yogi.
That movie
I
again.
eat a lot of berries.
I don't know in the animated one, but in the live action one, he eats like honeycombs and honey. And
Oh, well, I haven't seen the live action one yet. Never mind.
And
Okay.
the live action one is the live action Jungle Book is the best live action Disney
Yeah.
movie like they have made in the modern era. Like
I heard.
True
it's
facts.
from one of the cartoons.
All
True
right.
facts. All the
I
others are garbage.
Yeah.
Yeah. What
I'll
else? But yeah, we had.
I'll admit the line was okay.
Disappointing.
It's like,
they-
hey, who turned on my shaders and render?
Well, the thing is, like when he sings "Be Prepared," they originally weren't gonna have that in the movie. But
They still didn't have it in the movie.
No, they did.
It was badly done.
It was kind of forced in there. Like you could tell they added it last minute.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, that was just like a deleted scene.
And I'm sorry, as much as like James Earl Jones, is that,
Yeah.
Like that deleted
Mufasa.
scene. or something
hear
like that.
him,
Darth Vader.
right? His Darth Vader and his Mufasas do not sound as distinguished. You can definitely hear his age in the voices.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah, his age is hearing.
yeah.
Yeah.
James Earl Jones is he's getting up there, and his age is, or his voice is definitely changing. I also watched the recently the live action Aladdin movie, and it's not great, but it's not completely awful either. There are moments in the movie where it's good. Like it's not a great movie, but there are moments where
I don't think I even finished it. Like I dozed off and I was like, whatever, I don't even care. But it's interesting to the tangent off of that for a second. It's interesting when you talk about how like James Earl Jones, his voice didn't age that well. And I'm me being me, watching like Transformers, going from G1 to like what's the newest thing, like Prime or the Bayformers movies. It has Peter Cullen and Frank Welker in it again. I think their voices got better with their age.
Oh no, for Transformers. Transformers. Peter Cullen and Frank Welker, their voices got so much better with age. And the last one they were in together, I'm not gonna include the Bayformers because Bayformers after the first one sucked ass.
Well, yeah, but also that was Hugo Weaving. But I'm talking about like when did
Transformers
Frank come
Prime
back
and all that
in the movies.
Yeah,
well, yeah, for Prime.
Transformers Prime is peak Transformers animation, storytelling wise. Also, Frank Welker was in the last Transformers movie.
Last two, I think. It was the Last Night and Age of Extinction.
I think so.
Yeah, as Galvatron was a bad.
I'm just waiting for the newest season of Cobra Kai.
There you go.
I need to catch up on that. That shit's good.
But yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like if anybody remembers what G1 Megatron sounded like, he was kind of silly sounding. But like, I mean,
Very raspy.
I still dug them, but then Prime Megatron is like the, forgive the pun, prime example of my god, his voice was so good. I heard that, I was like, are you serious? That's Frank Welker. I approve. And then they killed the Rock in the first 10 minutes and had robot zombies. I was like, well, damn, 10 minutes in. All right, here we go. You got me.
Poor cliff jumper, always getting the shaft.
Wait, who's getting the shaft? You're not reading those fan fictions again, are you?
Don't tell me how to spend my time.
I'll tell you how to live your life.
No, Poppy, no, please.
You don't pay my bills.
I mean, because no, you need a sugar daddy or some shit.
Yeah, I do.
I'll take one.
It's okay.
What, a sugar daddy?
Yes, or mama.
There you go.
I'll take either. I don't care. I need money.
There you go, right?
I am going to just settle for the sugar mama.
There you go.
Because I am not into
like,
the whole
can
daddy
I just
thing.
find a sugar daddy who will just be like, I don't know, like a literal dad? I don't want to do like any like sexual shit with people old enough to be my dad.
Here. I'll give you some advice. You want to be balanced too?
You did ask for this.
Yeah, like that's it. Like, advise me.
Be a dad.
Give me
if
like,
that's what you want the dad, I will slap you and be like, hold the flashlight right.
But you can't give me money.
Yes, I can. I didn't say I was broke. I just said I didn't want to spend $1,000. Okay, no. It's not that I don't want to spend the money. It's just that I don't have the money to just throw. Because
I got you.
Because we have Renaissance coming up.
We do have Renaissance coming up. Well, and again, that's why I'm only doing one camp this year. But next year.
Side note. 3 weeks into August, and half of y'all are ready to shove a pumpkin up your ass. Because pumpkin spice is coming up. He was ready for pumpkin spice to be shoved up people's ass.
Oh yeah. So, what are you gonna go nuts over pumpkin spice lattes this year, SJ?
When have I ever gone nuts over the pumpkin spice latte?
I'm asking. Are you gonna go crazy over them?
No, this is Texas. It's too hot.
It's gonna get cold soon.
Not as cold as it was in February.
Oh God, please let's not have that again. Maybe a week of it, not a whole month.
Yeah, trust me. When the wind gets colder, everyone's gonna have like Vienna packs.
I remember in the dark times.
I actually did. Okay, I did something and I had to apologize for a second because so and I hope if any of my campmates ever do find this video, I'm sorry I did that to you guys. But
what did you do?
So
she's about to
everyone was concerned like Saturday and Sunday about Hurricane Henri. And I was like, well, how big of a hurricane is it? And they were like, oh, it's a category 1. And I was like, y'all be fine. Why are you fucking worried? Like, don't even. That's nothing. But apparently, like, everybody's parents were like, are you coming home? Are you going to be okay? And everyone's like, well, how are you going to get home in a category 1 hurricane? And I'm like, it's a category 1 hurricane, guys. I will be fine. I'm from fucking Houston. I came up here right before Harvey hit. And I got stranded, but that was Harvey. And Harvey was a 3 or a 4, right?
Yeah, it was like a 4.
Thank you. I was like, I wasn't actually here for it. I need someone who was actually here for it to tell me what happened. So I was like, do a 4 or 5. And then that same asshole who was bothering that girl was like, what about a category 6? And I'm like, that doesn't exist, bruh. It only goes up to a 5. Like,
somebody said a category 6.
He did. He was like, what about a category 6? I was like, that's not a thing. Y'all be fine.
If it was, we'd all be
and
dead.
It's not hitting. And if it's a thing, it's not hitting New York. But then
you know what we should do? We should name all the hurricanes Ben Shapiro so they don't hit the right spots.
Yes. Well, no. And then I wanted to like throw my pillow at one of my other bunkmates, one of the guys, because he was like, well, it happened in day after tomorrow. And I was like, yeah, day after tomorrow
It's a fucking movie.
It's a fucking movie.
Calm down, children. Y'all will be fine. They're like,
no, I'm gonna start freaking out for no fucking reason because that guy said something.
And then, then I realized like that's what like all these Northerners were doing to us Southerners when the freeze, and I was like, you know what, that's bad. I shouldn't have done that. We're not used to the cold. They're not used to the heat or the rain. So I'm sorry I did that.
That's not our fucking fault.
But again, I hope you guys are okay. I haven't heard anything of anybody suffering from like power outages and stuff. So I think y'all are okay. Leave my new friends alone. Stop it.
I'll say something. Oh, it's not funny now that you're living on a boat, huh, bitch?
You're terrible.
I am terrible. When the fuck did I ever say I was a good person? What the fuck?
What was it, 20 minutes ago when you're like, why didn't you beat the guy's ass for bothering the girl?
There's
like,
a difference there's a difference between a nice guy and not being an asshole.
You're not wrong. But yeah,
I'm sorry, not asshole. I'm sorry. I meant to say piece of shit.
Yeah. Well, and that was like kind of the worst that he did. The other stuff that was just like annoying as shit was like when we got ready for Color War, he was just kind of sitting there not doing anything. And we're like, so what team are you on? He just refused to answer. It's like, you could just say you don't want to participate. And you could just say, well, they put me on this, but I just don't care to be a team player. We had like him and two other guys. Why was it the guys? I don't know. But it was literally like him and two other guys that just were not actually part of the group. And one of the guys I was talking to later, he was okay. I don't know why he chose not to play, but whatever. That's your personal preference. The other guy, I didn't talk to him either, but some of my friends talked to him, and apparently he was also an asshole too. I don't know how much of an asshole, but they were like, yeah, he's just like a pompous ass and all that stuff. It's like, great.
He's probably a big asshole considering the fact that
I know, like the first night, both of those guys, the one in my bunk and the pompous one, they were building the fire for our fire pit, and I mean, fine, they were just going crazy. The next night, it was another group of people, including a girl. I can't remember which girl it was, but anyway, like both of the guys were trying to tell the girl what to do, and so a lot of us girls were just staring at them, kind of like, quit mansplaining. She's doing a better job than both of y'all did. Like, get the fuck out of here.
I fucking hate that because it took me a while to figure out what the fuck mansplaining was. I thought I'm dead serious. I thought mansplaining is like, oh, is that when you like sit on the bus and we have to spread our legs because we don't want to squish our balls?
That's manspreading.
Manspreading.
Mm-hmm.
And then I found out, it doesn't apply to everybody. It mostly applies to white people. So I was like, okay, I'm cool.
There you go.
Thank God I'm not white.
I don't need a mansplaining song about manspreading.
I like how.
There you go, kids.
I also like it when guys use they don't mansplain me. I'm like, okay. Like, I don't know what the fuck that means, but okay.
So anyway, here's how you do it. You gotta first do.
Okay, so let me explain it to me like I'm Ben Shapiro.
Okay, so you see, when a man and woman love each other very, very much, you get the woman.
You see what a man and a woman love each other very much.
According to my wife,
I think you're making all this up. In fact, that was one. It was like someone did like a Twitter thread about it when the whole Ben Shapiro came out. It's like, explain something like Ben Shapiro, and someone's like Ben Shapiro. He's like, he's talking. They don't on average they only run 10 miles per hour. They do not actually run 600 miles because if it was, it would have actually exploded in a burst of flames.
It sounds like this dumbass.
Like, quit ruining it.
Because I heard him so the first time I heard Ben Shapiro talk was for like 5 minutes at most.
Right.
And he said something and it kind of made sense. And then my friend's like, no, keep listening to him. It's like, oh, okay. So I kept listening to him. So the first 5 minutes, he says something and it makes sense, but then he keeps talking. And then it makes no fucking sense.
Over explains it.
Yep.
The first time I ever heard of him was he was like, there was a clip of him like talking in this like meeting that he was like something about like the Boy Scouts and all that, and he was playing. I was like, it's called the Boy Scouts because they're boys, and now because they're Boy Scouts, therefore it's a Boy Scout. And where's that written? It says Boy Scouts.
Like, yeah, I saw that clip. I saw that. But the crazy thing is,
first time I ever heard of it too.
Like, okay, I get where he's coming from, but like, not all Boy Scout troops are called Boy Scouts. They're literally called Cub Scouts,
Eagle Scouts. Eagle Scouts, yeah.
Like, there's literally different troops that teach the exact same bullshit.
Right.
How hunting, cooking, how not to get touched by your troop leader, all that good shit.
And as far as I know, all they teach the girls is how to sell cookies.
I want to do that. I would never.
Some damn good cookies too.
I know, it's like crack. They bake those
maybe
things like crack.
Maybe the s'mores. I don't care for Girl Scout cookies, to be completely honest.
I like the peanut butter ones. Those are my favorite.
That's like the most un-American thing I've heard all day.
Bite me.
Bite you?
Bite me.
I'm on my way. I have nothing better to do today. It's like, ha ha ha, good joke, Jesse. Ha ha, you're being funny. I'm on my way.
Goku wants to know your location.
Figure it out.
Like,
you can tell me, right?
We're here to talk to you about your car's extended warranty.
Look, what? Okay, I don't even need your address. Just tell me, like, what general area, like, what town do you live in?
Clear Lake.
Clear Lake. Okay, I will find you. I will track you down. You know how I will. You know how I will actually find you?
How?
I will blast a Transformers theme song out of my car, and you will come running out of your house.
Like the fucking ice cream truck?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Like the fucking ice cream truck.
Oh. Okay, so speaking
of...
So that's something we had at camp. They legit played like an old ice cream truck song, and they were just driving in a little go-kart.
I thought you were gonna tell, like, when you said ice cream truck song, I'm like, please tell me they didn't play that at the dance.
Not at the dance, no. It was in between. It was like
the karaoke songs.
It was in the middle of Color War. Because it was hot. We were just about to do the relay race, and then they were like, "Here, some ice cream before we complete like all of our activities," and we're like, "Yay!" And then we looked down the hill, and there was like everybody that was playing basketball was like gathered around. We're like, "Oh shit, what happened?" Somebody fell, rolled on their ankle.
I mean, I'm sorry to hear that.
That's mean. But it was fine. I think they said it was just sprained. Nothing was broken.
They'll live.
They will live. He came back just in time for the dance. Unfortunately, he couldn't dance, but he got to watch us.
Oh no, he couldn't shake his booty. See, what a pansy! I would have still shaken my booty.
All right, well, you do that. I was nice. I went and got him a beer.
Hey,
I was like, "Do you want anything? Are you comfortable?"
The love tonight.
He doesn't even know my name. Shut up.
All it takes is a beer.
Yeah, some days.
All it takes is one beer. And
anyway.
It's love at first sip.
Yeah, there you go. Anyway, well, I didn't drink the beer, but I danced a lot, and I was in my goddamn Hanukkah sweater, fucking burning up. What?
I was in my Hanukkah sweater, dancing, shaking my ass too.
Because the theme of the party was dress up as a holiday.
Dress up as your favorite. Why don't you dress up as Halloween like every other con goer?
Because I didn't think that creatively. I brought shut up. I brought a t-shirt that I got from one of my essential oil things that has a cat on it, and it says my cat has 10 lives thanks to essential oils. So I was like, here you go, National Pet Day. A couple people got it. And then I brought my Hanukkah sweater because I was really hoping it would be chilly sweater weather. And it wasn't that much, but it got cool enough a little bit, and it was dark enough. So I was like, fine. So I put on my sweater, and I did that because my sweater lights up. I may have been one of like 20 or 30 people that had a Hanukkah themed outfit, but mine at least lit up. No one else did that. One girl lit up, but she was 4th of July.
Okay, so SJ's going nuts.
Been nuts.
Okay, so with that being said, it's been 2 hours. I'm going to go ahead and cut it off. It's 10:09. I got shit to do.
Yep.
I want to thank our buddy Zeros to Heroes for joining us.
Yay.
Doesn't. I like how he doesn't show his face on my show, but on his show, it's like full exposure.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Mm.
Definitely. Your show is what time on Sunday?
6 p.m. usually.
It's fucking early. It's fucking early. I can't believe you said that shit. Anyways, all right. So if you have me on, I'll be there.
And if you're not sleeping, you won't.
I wasn't sleeping.
No, last week, not this week.
Oh, right. But I showed up on time.
Yeah, true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I showed up like, I'm here.
Wake them up.
My alarm woke me up. So I was like, I'm here. Room's still a mess right now. But still trying to sort through all the shit. Because I made a new Captain Mexico shield.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, I had to. It's got more weight to it. It's the same shield, but what the fuck? It's the same shield, but it's got all this foam in front of it now, so all the imprints are gone.
Dope.
And now I can hold it properly.
Nice.
Viva Mexico. I'm also going to be cosplaying King Shark if everybody...
Oh, one guy did that. One guy did dress up as Cinco de Mayo.
Not Cinco de Mayo, King Shark.
Not you.
Cinco the Shark.
Cinco the Shark. Really? Was he white?
I mean, we're Jewish.
You can be Mexican and be Jewish.
You're not. Well,
yeah, you can.
You're not wrong.
There are some people who I know.
Now, granted, you can be Mexican but light skinned. So he was light skinned. I'm just going to say that.
Exactly.
There you go.
And I'm not, but remember, Cinco de Mayo has nothing to do with the color of my skin. It's literally just a Mexican holiday.
Right. So I don't know.
It's not even a Mexican holiday. It's just the day that was like, oh, hey, didn't that shit happen? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, all the people. Speaking of Cinco de Mayo, we're going to have Cinco de Tiburón, apparently.
Yeah.
Sonic. Cinco the Shark. I do want to cosplay King Shark with a fake mustache on him.
Yes.
I like it.
Have you seen Suicide Squad?
Not yet. Working on it.
Hopefully, it's on HBO.
I'm aware. I still never got to finish Space Jam.
It's gone.
You're not missing.
Yeah, it's gone. It'll be back up. It'll be back later though.
I don't know. Well, wait. It was on my. No, I know, but like.
Yeah, that's we. Yeah, they.
No, I know it disappeared, but I left it on my laptop, so it should have still played. But if it just got like closed out when my thing tried to do an update, then damn. But if it didn't,
no, even if you have it,
not always. Sometimes I can still finish it even if it's fast.
What they do is like after 30 days they remove it from the service, but they eventually
they bring it back. I know.
Put it back later, like months later.
But she had it already, like she had the video up playing and it already fully loaded from the server, and you can still watch it like that. But if they decide to update the website or your computer updates, you're kind of fucked.
Right. In which case, that's fine. I'll wait till it comes back, like they brought back.
You're not missing anything noteworthy.
I like the references so far that they were doing.
Right. No, I'm not saying that you're gonna hate it or it's a bad movie.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that it's not anything to like write home about, right.
Well, I think it's the same thing as like the Mary Poppins Returns, and that's what happens when you wait 20 years for a freaking sequel.
I didn't write that shit.
Well, I know, but I mean, like,
but
that's...
you said it to me like I did, like fucking sequel. I didn't write that. If I had wrote it, there would have been more sombreros and ponchos.
Chichimini ari bada.
La cucaracha, la cucaracha.
Wait, hold on. Let me try to do it like that. Cucaracha, cucaracha. No lo puede caminar.
That's pretty good.
You can ask Sonic. So like, there was this dude at karaoke anime Houston who started dancing. He started like break dancing, and then I'm like, oh yeah. I threw my sombrero on the floor and started doing the sombrero dance.
Nice.
There you go.
But watch Suicide Squad so you can understand the King Shark with a fake mustache reference.
All right. I'll do that.
I definitely do have a few cosplays that I want to do.
Buy a fake bird so you can point.
Bird. I will make a
just
fake
do that.
ledge. I will make a fake little like ledge pillar and just put every time somebody's like wants a picture, I'm gonna pull out a walkie-talkie and point at it. Bird.
Nom nom.
Nom nom. Oh my god. I'm just gonna walk up to Naruto cosplayers. New dumb friends.
But why Naruto cosplayers in specifically?
Because they're Naruto cosplayers.
Kitty.
Fine, One Piece, whatever.
Kitty.
Also, I'm gonna walk around with a book upside down. Me so smart.
Kitty.
Me like book.
Hi.
Kitty.
Me book. Book. I'm glad I made it home safe.
Remember, Ben Shapiro says that the pussy's supposed to stay dry. So don't throw your cat in the shower.
You dry.
She'll walk into the shower. I don't have to like throw her.
See,
in
that's
nothing.
a medical condition. You need to go get it checked.
She likes to go in showers and sinks, and she almost jumped into my tub one time when I was filling it up.
So she likes to get wet.
Yes,
That's a medical condition.
I know.
You need to take her to the ER right now. There's something wrong with her.
There's something wrong with you. Why are you wet now?
Oh, yep. Ben Shapiro is like pissed.
That's out of context.
Ben Shapiro is looking like he's kind of like in Family Guy when Lois gets a job at Fox. They're like, oh, this button emits a sound that only Al Gore can hear, and they push it. And
there it is again.
It's just the wind. It's not the wind.
It's not the wind.
So that's Ben Shapiro right now. You said, "Why are you wet?" Like, and then Ben Shapiro just looked up and like, there it is again. It's just your imagination, honey. It's not my imagination. I'm telling you, that chick is like one argument away from leaving him for that doctor of hers. He's rich too. He's a doctor.
Do it.
That's right, Mrs. Ben Shapiro. You should totally leave with your dryness and go with the doctor that makes you laugh. All right. Well, my microphone is. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and put it. Fuck! What the fuck is going on with this?
What even is a microphone?
No, it's whenever I plug in a headset to it, it always fucks up for some reason. I don't know. I should have bought this thing used. Anyways, all right, we're gonna go ahead and cut it off there, folks. Thanks for joining us. I know we joined on late, and our audience was definitely a fraction of what we normally have, but we'll be back on. We will be back on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely not Wednesday though, but next week Wednesday we'll be back. So we're back on Friday at 7. Just today I had a doctor's appointment, so I couldn't show up at 7. But all right, guys, thanks for watching. All right, buddy, stay classy. Peace.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.